Hey everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Avadon, the Black Fortress, with me, Atantuo. Let us keep exploring the bandit roads. Still have not found any sign of those hidden ogres. Or the bandits, I was gonna say. However, this does look... Surly woodsmen. Maybe those are not bandits. Let's not jump to conclusions. Oh, this looks ogreish. Yeah, okay, this must be it. For sure, okay. That was really obvious too. When you step through the concealed passage, you are immediately surrounded by a thick miasma of foul odors. Sweat, rotting garbage, burning meat. You can't be sure who lives ahead, but this smells an awful lot like the ogre warrens of the Jareth Deeps. Ogres have a smell of their own, a smell all their own. The reek of filth and neglect. Yeah. Okay. So that's that. Guess let's take a look here first, and wow, that was quick. Don't know why the fight activated this soon. Pit ogre, what? What do you mean you can't see him? It's so silly sometimes with lines of sight around corners, that is. Corrupted hellhounds. Should probably take care of those with melee. Although I think the corrupted variety is not immune to fire. I think that's how it was. But again, why do I keep thinking that his turn should come up before Nathalie's? Oh no, the other way around. I have no idea. Money, fine cloak, apprentice rod. Okay. Okay. Again, I mean, I guess they saw me, but they saw me and I saw them. Okie doke. Well, since they're not immune to fire, could do this. Wow, that was extremely effective. What? Why? Wait. I switched his weapon before his turn actually ended. That's silly. Okay. Short sword, speed elixir. Also trying to keep an eye out for possible hidden switches here, but I haven't seen any so far. Who have we here? A shaman. Shaman Clawfire. There is a crude altar in the cave to the south. Actually, it wasn't crude once. It was lovely and marble. Then the ogres broke it loose from wherever it was before and dragged it here. Now it is crumbling, tilted to one side and covered with gruesome stains. A huge ogre shaman stands behind the altar. No, he stands before it. He wields a bloody dagger in one hand and a horn in the other. Several of his thugs stand behind him. When you enter, he points at you and roars, "Raw, the intruder! Seize that little creature and bring it to my altar!" We are already at your altar, dude. Oh, okay, this one's pretty tanky. The other ones should be just as weak as their friends have been. But I'm gonna do this anyway. Ah, too bad. Firestorm is still on cooldown. Well, I guess this is one of those occasions where I'm... No, I can't use Ice Storm. Never mind. What do I do instead? Problem is that I'm not gonna reach most of them with a cone attack. Or am I? I guess I do reach all but one. That's gonna be good enough. Did not deal a lot of damage though. Wait. Did he immobilize me? He did. Should teleport then. And I got knocked back again. Which one do I want to attack? Really doesn't make much of a difference, so now we can use fire. These are a lot more resistant, aren't they? Maybe that's just my imagination. Or maybe I was just lucky with my damage rolls before. But actually, I guess I'm gonna use this, since there are quite a few enemies left. Ouch. Ouch. Don't do that. Also, of course, it doesn't help that he's healing them. That was a nice hit. What? He summons help. Okay. Speaking of help, there you go, Nathalie. Okie doke. I guess maybe the terrified one wouldn't even have stopped my movements. Okay, well, that was really risky. And actually, well, we'll see if the corruption is gonna do more than 33 damage. It might, very well. Oh, come on. Really? You had to go and miss. Oh, what? She survived with 3 health. That's pretty freaking close. We should be able to finish off this fight just fine without her. And the only reason I'm running away is because I'm afraid of this ogre deciding to rather throw a stone at her than attack a Tanto on melee. Wow, all this knockback. So annoying. This time he didn't knock me back. What's up with that? Nice. And... oh, come on. Well, shouldn't have teleported right next to my warrior. Oh, really? Guess Nathalie has to save the day once again. And that was that for these ogres, I guess. Unless there's something hidden below here, although I don't see anything. Beastmaster's Jerkin, only for Shaman, Tony Armor, Beast Focus and Call Wolf. Okay, I guess maybe it's gonna be good for her. It is one for summoner focused, summoner specialized shamans, so There is that. Yeah, I don't see any switches. Just making sure. No, I guess that was that. I mean, I'm not sure what I expected. It is only a side quest, after all. Oh, what is this? Woodsman camp. Okay. Maybe they will be able to tell me something about the bandits. Where exactly I might find them, because that's really the last corner of this map. Quite literally. I have an idea, actually. I guess as soon as I talk to Shigaz, he might run with me to that corner and open up some kind of path there. Yeah, that's almost guaranteed to be the case. These are just surly woodsmen. There is no named one here. So there are several woodsmen sitting around this fire. Dirty, scowling, heavily armed woodsmen. Along with hatchets and saws, they also have a variety of blades and bows, all of them close at hand. When you get close, they inspect you. One of them grumbles, "We're comfortable here, soldier, and breaking no laws. You can move on now." What are you doing out here? The man who spoke for the group continues to do so. He points to the south. "Our yard is there. We spend our days cutting down trees, sawing them into boards, carting them west and east. We work the woods, nothing else." "Why are you all armed?" The woodsman snorts. "Have you seen all of the brigands out here?" "No, actually. That's the thing. I have not seen any brigands at all." "And lizards and giant spiders?" "Well, about those, you really don't have to worry about them anymore for a while. We want to earn our bread, and we don't want to get killed doing it." That's fair enough. I'd like to know something about these woods. "It has trees. We want to cut them down. That's all we know." "Right. I am a hand of Avadon. You will show me at least some respect." The woodsman is painfully unimpressed. "Avadon? What does Avadon care for trees, or for people who cut them down? We are doing nothing wrong. Just sitting and cooking our daily meal. Leave us, hand." Then he turns away. Doesn't seem to be anything else to do here. It's weird. Well, okay. Alright. In that case, I am going to very slowly scroll the map down here and meet with Shigaz once again. "Hey Shigaz. I'm ready now." "Are you sure? Once the Shadow Walker acts, it is with speed and lethal intent. Things will move very quickly." "Oh, sure, let's go." Shigaz rises and kicks dirt over a small fire. He has few weapons and supplies together. "Then we are off. Stay close. Be ready. It is time at last." He strides off to the north. Oh. Never mind then. So much for my expectations. Maybe these woodsmen aren't all that harmless after all? Shigaz bends down and closely inspects this totem. Only recently placed. A fresh trophy. However, these are ogre markings. They must be hiding near here. Oh, they have been. Not our targets. Let us move on. Monitor Shigaz fearlessly approaches the group of woodsmen sitting around this fire. Dirty, scowling, heavily armed woodsmen. Along with hatchets and saws, they all... Wait, I already saw most of this text. Oh no, only the first paragraph. Something about them makes Shigaz suspicious. He immediately starts to question them, who they are, what they are doing here, and most importantly, why they are so armed. The woodsmen, all from Kalimdariel, bristle at this questioning. The conversation rapidly becomes heated. Well, I'm gonna wait and watch. Shigaz and the woodsman stare at each other grimly across the fire. Then Shigaz seems to notice something. He points at a glove on the hand of one of the burly men. Blood. Wait. Everyone turns and looks at the woodsman's leather glove. It has a long slash on the back and is heavily stained with dried blood. However, the man's hand is unharmed. He snorts, suddenly nervous. What? Cut myself with an axe. Happens out here. We work hard. Not that a whole Glennon would understand. Their leader steps forward. We have to work to feed our families. We have to go. We can't waste any more time. Shigaz pulls out a pouch. He shakes it, and you can hear the coins jingle inside. Simply return with me to Castle Vaubois. Only a day's journey, and once you have answered the questions of the Kellam there, I will pay you far more than you would have earned. It is a fair offer, but then the armed men draw their weapons and jump at their feet. They are not innocent woodsmen after all. You have little time before they attack to wonder what happened to the owners of this camp. You doubt that it was pleasant. Okay. However, are these really... I mean, these can't be all the brigands that I was asked to hunt down. Warcry and roast them, please. Oh yeah, they're super weak. Pathetically so. Monitor Shigaz looks at the ruined camp. Thugs and killers. That is all they are. And yet, this was only a small group. We still need to find their hideout. It leads to the south. Okay, so maybe I was right after all about that very, very suspicious location. Steel javelin, sure. Might as well take it. Oh, you can keep walking, Shigaz. You can catch up. Shima watches the woods as you pass. He seems dissatisfied. He whispers to you, "This assault, it is not properly done." What do you mean? He speaks very quietly. Shigaz is a strong warrior. He is patient and diplomatic, but his skill as a shadow walker, I would stay very alert. What is he doing wrong? Moving too far out in the open. Not enough reconnaissance. Not quiet enough. I will show some restraint in my criticism. We shall see what happens. Perhaps there is no need to worry. He walks on silently. Huh, what do you mean? That Shigaz is not what he seems to be? That would be very weird. Monitor Shigaz looks around this nondescript glade. Then he checks to make sure that you're still behind him. Well, I'm actually in front of him, but oh well. Keep close. We have already searched this area well, but I have already searched this area well, but I was waiting to explore the next area until I had your support. Okay. Further south, huh? Come on. What? Why don't you keep walking, man? Don't wait for me. Don't tell me there's something suspicious around here as well. Oh, maybe there is. Monitor Shigaz inspects the abandoned logging camp. He sniffs the air. He kneels and looks at the tracks on the ground. He opens the door of the sole intact building and peeks inside. Finally closing the door behind him, he turns to you. Truly abandoned. Only rats live here now. Used to live. Come on. We are fast running out of places to search. Yes, indeed. In fact, I could have led you to that very specific, very suspicious place that we're heading for now. Wait, this is... No, this is the correct way. Nathalie walks through the woods, strangely pleased with herself. It is odd, considering that the bandits she is hunting... Oh, she's not even speaking yet. It is odd, considering that the bandits she is hunting are from Kellam. She looks over at you. A good day for hunting, yes? It is. She nods. A good day to hunt thugs and scum, and if they think being Kellan will protect them, I will show them how foolish they are. She walks on, humming very quietly to herself. Yeah, I like her. She's crazy, but that's fine. Monitor Shigaz looks around looks around this remote valley. There don't seem to be any tracks, but a ruined cart catches his attention. Interesting, he says. Weathered by the sun and rain, true, but not like I would expect. He walks to the south. Shigaz stops at the cliff wall. He raps it with a mailed knuckle, listens carefully, smiles, and begins to search the stone. It doesn't take long for him to find what he is after. He pushes in a stone outcropping, and a section of the wall slides away. He turns to you, unable to conceal a grin. Well, Atantuo, we are here. No guards. We are unexpected. You and I can strike quickly, with the advantage of surprise. But, Atantuo, only you and I, no others. What? I want a very small force for this. You and me. All of your companions must stay behind. Shima nods. I do not like turning away from a fight, but I will respect a fellow Shadow Walker's wishes. Nathalie is disgusted. What? You don't trust me, Shigaz? Well, I would rather die than spend yet more time rotting in Avadon, while others get to fight. This is quite suspicious. We don't need to go in here by ourselves. I mean, with only the two of us. That's really not necessary. So what is this agenda here? And with Shima's remark from before, I'm now really suspicious of him. Also, by the way, this him finding the secret button here, it's a really cheap trick. I wasn't able to look at that wall due to the perspective, so I call shenanigans here. Anyway, what am I gonna do about the situation at hand of Avadon? Yeah, why? Explain. Shigaz looks embarrassed. I would not say, at least not at this point. However, I will not be dissuaded. Okay, I will respect your wishes. I thank you, Hand of Avadon. I meant no offense to any of your companions. I do think it is a foolish decision, though. Perhaps, and yet it is my foolish decision to make. Come quickly, before the bandits discover that they have been found. Proceed, I will follow. Monitor Shigaz nods, gives you a brief salute, turns and walks through the gap. A moment later he has slipped down the stairs, not making a sound. I don't really like this, but if it's the way it has to be, then may it be so. Save and go down the stairs. Shima says, it is Shigaz's right to choose how large his force should be, but I feel that his decision is unwise, Shadow Walker or no. Good luck to you. And please, if you see anyone from the accursed Honored Forge clan, I need to know. He nods, turns, and climbs the stairs. Being sent home before the fighting starts leaves Nathalie so angry that she can barely talk. She nods to you and climbs back up the stairs. She doesn't even honor Shigaz with a glance. Well, it's not like we didn't fight before, so please be reasonable, Nathalie. Monitor Shigaz is waiting for you in the shadows of this crude storeroom. Piles of stolen food and supplies are everywhere. He turns to you. I must apologize. I did not wish to send your companions away, but I feel that I had no choice. They can't be unreliable? No, that's not true at all. It was an unwise decision. This may be true. They are skilled and experienced after all. However, as strong as they are, their loyalty might be questioned. What? I think otherwise. Why do you say that? I am not a fool. After hunting down the Drake, I learned all I could of you and your friends. Their loyalty and reliability have been questionable at times. What? No, that's not true. And yet they were all gathered in one place. Very odd. But no matter. It can be pondered later. He looks at the closed gate to the east. Let us go north. That seems to be our only choice. He walks quickly, staying in the shadows. When he is still, he is almost invisible. Weird. So now he is very skilled as a shadow hunter? I mean, about my companions, Nathalie is a bit of an unstable character, but she's never shown any sign of not being trustworthy or of, I don't know, of pretending to be something that she isn't. If anything, her disguise, if it is one, is so bad that it I don't know, that it might be good again. And Shima hasn't given me any reason to doubt him, to doubt his loyalty or anything about him at all. So I don't know. Maybe the game is trying to mess with me here by having Shigaz say these things, or maybe I'm very much 5 lockpicks? No way. Maybe I'm very wrong about my companions, and maybe the game is going to do some very mean things in terms of plot twists later on. We'll see. Monitor Shigaz stops at the entry to the room to the north and holds up a hand. Heh, he says, clumsy. For a moment you aren't sure what he is referring to, then the bandits step out of their hiding places. It is an ambush, but Shigaz doesn't seem at all frightened. No, and why would he be? Hasted. Well, great. Wait, kill him marksman, kill him I don't know, kill him rogue. Alban the brigand, who I don't even see. Oh, wow. Is that guy supposed to be invisible? Or at least transparent? No, he's not. That was just a weird bug. Okay. Well, I guess I better do something about this it's a pretty large number of enemies. I mean, I'm not worried about my survival or anything. Not really. I have plenty of healing potions. I have also plenty of buffs of all kinds. And self-healing skills, and yeah, it's just going to take a little time to get rid of all of these enemies. Now he's stunned. Okay. All right. Well, that didn't take quite as long as I made it out to be, but still. Shigaz looks at the closed gate to the east. Unfortunate. It blocks our path, but at least it means that none of the thugs were able to run and alert their fellows. We will need to double back and look for a different route in. Will we now? Let's get some loot first while we're here. Anything? No. No containers. Different route you have been talking about would not be here, no. Oh, I guess no. Must be here then. Or not. Monitor Shigaz looks to the east. The gate that was closed before is now open. Oh, okay. Then he looks at the door at the top of the stairs. It is closed and held shut with a padlock. The lock glows slightly and is covered with runes. Shigaz says several words of an adult nature, meant to clearly convey his annoyance. A trap. Certainly not the sort I suspected. What sort of trap is it? Oh, wait. Okay. Hope that didn't disrupt my audio signal here. My microphone cable got well, anyway. Yeah, what sort of trap? That padlock isn't real. It's a work of pure magic. I don't know what caused it to appear. It will fade in time, but that will take longer than we have. Do the bandits know we are here? Doubtful. I think this was just a trap. If they knew of our presence, we would have been cornered and charged by now. How can we get that lock open? Assuming we don't want to stare at it for several hours while the bandits hunt us down, we need to find its maker. He or she will probably have some sort of key or way to dispel it. What should we do? Monitor Shigaz looks at the open gate to the east and sighs. We walk into the obvious ambush. Doesn't that worry you? No. I am now looking forward to it. Come on, Natantuo. Let's show them that they have locked themselves in with a nightmare. He walks to the east. Yeah. I mean, that was my, or would have been my reaction anyway, so... Must act fast. The path soon ends in another portcullis. This one closed. It is an old rusty thing. It looks like you could easily bend or dislodge one of the bars, making a hole big enough to climb through. Monitor Shigaz walks up to it and lightly raps a few of the bars with his knuckle. Then he strikes the third one. When he strikes the third one, the passage suddenly grows very warm. 3 angry-looking red runes suddenly appear on the crossbars of the gate. Run! Even before the word passes your lips, Shigaz is turning to run. Several searing balls of fire flow out of the gate. Twisting, he avoids most of them, but one of them strikes the side of his chest. Guess I'm gonna help him. When you get close to Shigaz, he waves you away. He starts to stagger away from the gate, stumbling toward a corner of the passage. How convenient for you. Shigaz gently lowers himself to the floor, partly concealed by a large barrel, and inspects the wound. There's a nasty burn and at least a few broken ribs. He can move slowly and with great pain, but fighting is out of the question. He engages in a low, gasping bout of swearing, cursing the traps, whatever mage is in the brigand's hire, and his own carelessness. Overconfident. I thought, with a hand here, I was clumsy. A disgrace to Shadow Walkers. Perhaps I can heal you. You could. Ease my pain. Help a little, but I can't fight. Not for a while. We need to escape. What was that? Trap. Another trap. A mage helped the brigands. Probably still here. With our luck. Was there a way around that trap? No. Had to be set off. But could have done it a safer way. I admit I am not as skilled as some. What now? Shigaz looks over at the gate. The explosion knocked several bars loose, making it possible to slip through. You are a hand. You are strong enough. They are only brigands. I will hide here. Go, finish our task. Any advice? Think like a shadow walker. Hide. Stay in the shadows. They are sure to have patrols. Avoid them. Look for a way to slip farther in unseen. Okay, wait here. I'll be back soon. He nods. You are a hand of Avadon. I know you can save us. I will hide here. Hurry, find a way out. With great discomfort, he slides under one of the barrels. It's not a very good hiding place, but it might keep him concealed for long enough to buy you some time. Well, that's great. You was quite a help in the fights, I must say. Much better to have him around. Rather than just my main character. You emerge into a large cavern full of mist. To the north you see a lake, and beyond that you see the bandits. They have built a small fortification at the north end of this huge cavern, or cave. Most of the brigands are camped directly in front of it, a lot of them armed and drunk. You can hear their singing and carousing from here. Alas, they are not too drunk to overwhelm you should they detect your presence. As you watch, they send scouts to the south, circling around the lake and watching for intruders. Happily, the sentries stop before they reach you here. Most of the enemy stays at the front gates of their lair. Entering through the front promises to be very dangerous. The cavern you are in stretches out of sight to the northeast. There appear to be fewer guards in that direction. Hint, hint. Okay, this is just yeah, this just connects to this. Now I can get back to the entrance if I want to. Don't know why I would want to. So are there really any patrols here? Yeah, I guess so. Ooh. Okay, I can open this too. Again, not sure if there is any real purpose to it. I guess I'll try to be stealthy for now. Lockpick. Oh, okay. That was kind of close, maybe. Oh, come on. After 3 turns for a single rat. Or I should say, at least 3 turns. Oh, unless I get some cleaves in. At the very least, it's gonna... the turns are gonna go by pretty quickly. There's at least that one small benefit of not having to worry about whose turn it is and what they can or can't do or should or shouldn't. Anyway, you circle around the east side of the large cavern. To the north, a cramped tunnel leads into the darkness away from the brigands. As you scout out the tunnel for a moment, you think you can see movement in the shadows, someone watching you. Then there is a flash of movement and whoever was there is gone. Oh, there should be, yeah, more patrols here. Okay, so that's toward the fortification. And this is where I've seen some kind of movement. Oh. Harua Honored Forge. Yeah. Avoid the North Passage. This cramped cavern is full of shadows. Full of shadows and one shadow hunter. Shadow walker, not hunter. This cramped cavern is full of shadows. When you get close to one of the shadows, it begins to move on its own. A whole land swathed. Not sure. Swathed in black robes and wielding a long curved blade, slides out of a crack in the wall. He nods to you. You are no brigand. I have been watching you, and I can tell. I mean you no harm. In fact, I think we are allied. I am Harua of the Honored Forge, a Shadow Walker of the Hoaglandans. I am Atanto, a hand of Avadon. That raises Harua's eyebrows. I heard rumors that hands were coming to these woods. It is true, but I did not expect to meet you. I have admiration for your kind. Did you say you are of the Honored Forge? Harua goes from relief to concerned in the space of an instant. He steps out of the shadows slightly, and you can see that he is no neophyte. He is over 30, a veteran of many missions, and his blade and razor discs show the signs of years of lethal use. Yes, my clan is the Honored Forge, one of the most honored and honorable of the Hoaglandan clans. Why do you ask? I have a companion named Shima. Shima Threespear. Harua Honored Forge nods slowly. I am familiar with the name. I will not deny it. I am sure he has a grudge against me, and we can address it in due time. For now, however, I suggest that we set aside any differences and deal with the brigands that surround us. I came here with a Shadow Walker named Shigaz. He is wounded. You tell Harua the tale of your arrival. I sympathize. Shigaz sounds like he has behaved with honor, but one should have been sent who can recognize and bypass magical traps. He is correct that you need to find a way to escape, and quickly. However, to escape you will need the key to the trap on the entryway. Alas, only the leader of the bandits is likely to have it. Can you go help Shigaz? I regret to say that I have orders and I must follow them. I would love nothing more than to help my brother, but first I must kill the mad cultist who commands these bandits. Tell me about their leader. I have caught but one glimpse of him, when he emerged to bark orders at the servant. He came out swathed in robes, not a mage, however, but one of the Pact's many secretive cultists. Still skilled in magic, of course, and dangerous, though I am sure not a threat to a hand of Avadon. How can you help me? With palpable regret, Harua removes a key from his pouch and hands it to you. Believe me when I say that this was very difficult for me to obtain, and the thug I stole it from spent long, painful hours in the stocks. Go west from here, and that key will help you to slip into the bandits' lair unnoticed. Once inside, I suggest you not go south. That is where most of the gods are. Will you accompany me? I work alone. I only ever work alone. However, if you die, I promise to take full advantage of the chaos your final battles cause to avenge you. That's good to hear. Tell me some more about the bandit lair. You have already seen most of it, and in my time here I have seen little that you have not spied already. I know that their main base is to the west and that you might wish not to go north. What is to the north? An old drake. An old drake with an egg, maybe. The brigands give it meat, and it leaves them alone. There is no concealed magic. Unsealed magic? What? Where did that come from? There is no concealed entrance back there. Unless you are particularly foolhardy and bloodthirsty, you might avoid that area. How long have you been down here? I have been inside this complex using this crack as my base for 4 days. I was planning to wait and watch 4 more days before acting. Such caution and patience are the keys to success. Tell me about their main base. The only entrance to it I have found that is not well guarded is down the corridor to the west. Once inside, an infiltrator would have to work his way north and quickly. Okay. Why have you come here? Have I already asked him? I don't think I did. I have been instructed to say little about my purpose, as the politics are dangerous. However, as you are a hand of Avadon, I think there are a few things I can say. So, what can you say? The Hoaglandans have borne the insults of these bandits of Kilimdariel for too long. Perhaps, if their leader woke up dead one morning, the others might consider moving on to the new targets. To new targets. Avadon agrees with this estimation. They approved of finding a skilled Shadow Walker to infiltrate their lair and remove the source of conflict. And so you were selected? The Honored Forge, whether you are aware of it or not, is very close to Redbeard and to the Black Fortress. Okay. I will continue my assault then. Harua Honored Forge nods. I wish you the best of luck, and I hope that your need for haste does not doom your efforts. Should the leader of the bandits fall, I will do my best to aid your friend. Good to hear. Well, he seems honorable enough. And when someone tells me to better not go north, I mean, it's obvious that I'm going to head straight north. That goes without saying. Withered Drake. The passage north ends in this low, warm worm cavern littered with bones, refuse, and the remaining bits of a treasure hoard. There is a drake here, an old, withered specimen, half blind. However, the fires within it still burn hot, and it has no fear of any. It has no fear of any tasty morsel that wanders into its lair. Well, that's its own mistake, and the last one it's ever gonna make. It is a bit tanky, I guess. Try out the drawer. Warcry. Oh, it resisted? Well, partially resisted. Oh, come on. What? I guess I should have used a special skill. Don't know why I didn't. Such as this one. The drake looks at its nest and lets out a furious wail. Then it turns and attacks you. The insanity of its attacks doubled. Yeah, so it clearly has an egg in there. But skeletal flinger, okay. Your blows make the drake wince in pain. It adopts a defensive stance and mutters a spell. A reflective shield appears in front of it, and long sharp spines grow out of its skin. That's annoying. Spine shield. Do I have something to rid an enemy of their buffs? I don't think so. That's unfortunate. I am going to drink this and this as well, just to end this a bit more quickly. I guess I might as well roar again to have the maximum amount of buffs. And I am taking a lot of damage, aren't I? Let's see here. Yeah, this could be really good. Let's hope for a good roll. Yeah, that was pretty decent. We have enough for a savage roll, or rather, savage roll, savage blow, or rather, it is off cooldown. Oh no, don't daze me. Okay. Oh, get one more. Nice. Very good. Get its skin. Dreadnought helm. 9 armor. Wow, that's good. Curse and energy resist. And mind effect resistance. Okay. For a minor hit chance decrease, basically. This is a pretty nice helm in terms of defense. I'm definitely gonna take that for now, at least. So, what have we in here? This nest is particularly large and comfortable, as such things go. It has been padded with bits of fur and branches brought with great difficulty from the surface. There are also many gobbets of meat waiting to be consumed, and then, at the bottom of the nest, you see why the drake put so much effort into it. There is a lone egg here, a hardy, leathery thing waiting to hatch and add another drake to the world. You recognize that this reddish ovoid has considerable value. You wrap it in your fur. You wrap it in fur and put it into your pack. Its warmth radiates out through the padding. Nice. I mean, it's not necessarily very smart to bring this egg to the beast tamer so that they can train a drake. Might actually turn out to be a very foolish thing. Oh, no. Really want to stay undetected. Okay. At last you slip into the lair of the brigands. It is far nicer than most such lairs. They have been here for some time, settling in and getting comfortable. The delicious smell of stew hangs in the corridors. A rune has been etched into the floor here. Right now it is only a symbol. It hasn't been enchanted with defensive magic yet, but you walk around it carefully all the same. This is a dangerous and well-prepared band of miscreants. If you can't break them now, they will only grow stronger. And by walking carefully around it, I mean stomping right through, of course. So I'm supposed to go north, but I don't have the key. Okay. Don't think I will be able to avoid these. 12 lockpicks. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. So, no chance to go stealthily or unnoticed. In that case... Wait. So there are 4 of them. Yeah, well, let's do this. And this. Man, these archers are gonna be a pain. But fortunately, haste really helps speed up things. Okay. That was pretty well. Worked pretty well. Steel helm, sure, why not? So I'm not going to check down south for now. Okay, there are some guys over there. And only this one lone Callum thug here. Oh, okay, they somehow all got immediately alerted. Oh, there's a lot of them. Let's do this again. What? No. Oh, nice. Level up. Yeah. Level 27. Wow. Approaching the max level fast now. Okay. Right. Said I wanted to bring this up to level 6, if possible. 5, 6, yeah. Should be. No, wait. I have to. I'll have 3 more level ups, so. Well, whatever. I'm gonna bring it as high as I can. It's gonna be enough. For sure. I can always also maybe visit that trainer once. Oh wow, they're all buffed. Is there? No, there isn't a named enemy here that I overlooked. It's just what they do. Yeah, so maybe when I get close to max level, or I don't know, when I feel that it might actually be useful to do, I might visit that trainer and perhaps go ahead and just retrain all of my party. Now that I know what spells are really worth investing points into, and you know. Come on. And that was the last of them. Thank goodness. Now that I've killed them all, I might as well take my time and loot. Of course. To the victor go the spoils and all that. Should I take a look here? Who is there? Cultist. Oh, so that is the cultist, I suppose. Well then, let's... Oh wait, no. That's not the cultist. There are several cultists here. Oh wow. She's pretty tanky for a robe wearer. Slowed, charmed. Are you kidding me? Stun? No, of course not. Has that ever worked? Even once? Not sure it has. If only these spell animations didn't take as long as they do. Any day now. Come on. Okay. Finally. One of them down, and... Oh, come on, really? Critical. And finally, she's down as well. And forcing me to fight through all of this, all by my lonesome. It's really rough. I wonder if other classes would have had more trouble. Oh. What? 90 lockpicks. Holy crap. I hope I'll end up finding a key for that, or else I have no idea how you're supposed to ever open that. also at 1 hour already. Oh, hey, that must be the main man here. I guess I'm gonna not approach him yet. That might turn out to take a while longer. So, yeah, this will have to do it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed, as usual. If you did, please hit like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you real soon. Until then, have a wonderful time, and bye-bye.